Nguyễn Nhạc Như An was born on March 22, 1995, in Hanoi, Vietnam, into a family where sports were a common interest. Both her parents were amateur athletes, and they instilled in her a love for physical activity from an early age. Như An's childhood was filled with participation in various sports, including running, swimming, and badminton, but it was athletics, particularly sprinting, that captivated her attention. From a young age, she displayed a natural talent for speed, easily outpacing her peers in schoolyard races. Her journey into professional athletics began at the age of 12 when she joined the Hanoi Sports Training Center, where she was introduced to more formal athletic training. Under the guidance of her first coach, Nguyễn Nhạc An, Như An began her early training in the 100 meters and 200 meters, events that suited her explosive speed. She quickly developed into a promising talent, winning several regional school competitions in Hanoi. By the age of 15, her potential had become evident, and she was invited to join the Vietnam national athletics team to further hone her skills. Initial rise to prominence 2010, 2012. Establishing a foundation. Như An's early years with the national team were marked by a period of rapid improvement. After joining the national squad, she trained under the supervision of more experienced coaches and gained exposure to the rigorous standards of competitive athletics. Her performance at national competitions began to show marked improvement. And by 2011, she was securing top finishes at the Vietnam National Youth Championships. At just 16 years old, she finished first in the 200 meters at the Vietnam National Championships, a win that marked her as one of the top young sprinters in the country. Her victories in the 100 meters and 200 meters at various youth competitions caught the attention of national athletics officials, and she was soon given the opportunity to compete on the regional level. The transition to the Southeast Asian (SEA) Games circuit in 2012 was a significant step forward for Như An, though she was still learning to compete at the highest level. Despite fierce competition, she managed to place in the top 5 in both the 100 meters and 200 meters at her first appearance at the 2012 SEA Games held in Indonesia. While she did not win a medal in 2012, her performance marked her as an athlete to watch in the future. The experience of competing at an international event gave her valuable exposure and the mental fortitude needed to excel in her later career. Career peak. National champion and international success 2014, 2016. Breakthrough success at SEA Games. Như An's breakthrough came in 2014 at the Southeast Asian Games in Singapore, where she achieved her first major international success. The 2014 SEA Games were a turning point for Như An as she won gold in the 4x100 meters relay and a bronze medal in the 200 meters. Her performance in the relay event, running the anchor leg, was a defining moment of her career. Như An's explosive speed in the final leg helped the Vietnamese team secure a historic victory, much to the delight of her teammates and supporters. In addition to the relay gold, her 200 meters performance in 2014 was a personal best, showcasing her ability to handle pressure in a high-stakes competition. Her success at the SEA Games elevated her status as one of the rising stars of Southeast Asian athletics. 2015-2017. National champion and record-breaking performances. By 2015, Như An had firmly established herself as one of Vietnam's top sprinters. She dominated the national scene, winning gold medals in both the 100 meters and 200 meters at the Vietnam National Athletics Championships, breaking multiple national records along the way. Her time in the 100 meters clocked in at 11.52 seconds, a new Vietnamese national record that earned her recognition as one of the fastest sprinters in Southeast Asia. In 2016, Như An returned to the SEA Games in Manila, the Philippines, where she further solidified her reputation as one of the region's top sprinters. She claimed gold in the 4x10 meters relay and set a national record in the 200 meters, clocking 23.38 seconds, which made her the fastest woman in Vietnam's history at the time. In addition, her silver medal finish in the 100 meters further demonstrated her speed and consistency across different events. Her 2017 campaign saw more national titles and she continued to improve her times. She was also a standout at the Asian Athletics Championships, where she ran personal bests and finished in the top 10 in both the 100 meters and 200 meters, making her one of the most competitive sprinters in the region. Main achievements: 2014 Southeast Asian Games, Singapore. Gold medal in the 4x 100 meters relay. Bronze medal in the 200 meters, 2015 Vietnam National Championships. Gold medals in both the 100 meters and 200 meters. Set a new Vietnamese national record in the 100 meters with a time of 11.52 seconds. 2016 Southeast Asian Games, Manila. Gold medal in the 4x 100 meters relay. Silver medal in the 100 meters. National record in the 200 meters with a time of 23.38 seconds. Asian Athletics Championships, 2017. Achieved top 10 finishes in both the 100 meters and 200 meters. Set personal bests in both events. 2017 Vietnam National Championships. Gold medals in both the 100 meters and 200 meters. Setting new national records. Challenges and setbacks. Injury and recovery. Despite her continued success, Nguyễn Nhạc Như An faced significant challenges in her career. In 2018, an injury to her hamstring during training forced her to take a lengthy break from competition. The setback was particularly difficult for her, as she had been preparing for the Asian Games that year. The injury sidelined her for much of the season, and it took several months for her to fully recover and return to competition. The period of rehabilitation was mentally challenging for Như An, as she was forced to watch from the sidelines while her rivals continued to improve. However, she remained committed to her recovery, working diligently with physiotherapists and coaches to regain her strength. Her perseverance eventually paid off, as she made a successful return to the track in late 2019, though she was not able to reclaim her previous form immediately. Transition to new challenges. As the years passed, younger sprinters began to emerge on the Southeast Asian athletics scene, presenting new challenges for Nguyễn Nhạc Như An. While she continued to compete at the Vietnam National Athletics Championships, her times began to slow down, and she struggled to keep up with the emerging talent. By 2020, she had made the difficult decision to scale back her competition schedule, choosing to focus on regional and domestic events.